Alright guys, I'm back.
Those wings of yours are noisy as hell. I'm surprised you didn't wake up the whole village.
I did wake a few of them near Mbali's hut, but I used my glow to scare the crap out of them, and they went back into their huts. So I just proceeded to pack up Mbali's things without any interference.
They probably thought you were a ghost, or at least some type of spirit.
I really hadn't thought of that aspect, but I bet you're right. No wonder they scurried off so fast.
I'll let Mbali know you're here. I think she just got up. She was really tired.
I can imagine. It was a pretty long and eventful day for her.
She wouldn't even be around if it hadn't been for Marcus rescuing her.
I did what any of you would have done. It was nothing special.
But they revered you as a god, so they didn't try to interfere. So you're wrong, Marcus. It was definitely something special.
I bet if you were to ask Mbali, she would definitely say it was something special. She's alive today because of it.
She may be 20 years old, but she's still a child. How could you kill one of your own children?
That's the problem with religion. It is a set of traditions and rituals that have nothing to do with a relationship with God. Religion is man-made.
Here comes Mbali. Wow, Daphne. Somebody's been busy fixing up a certain young lady. She looks very elegant, and look at that smile.
Hello, Mbali. Everyone is talking about how pretty and elegant you look.
That's nice. Daphne worked very hard to make me look like this.
She wouldn't have had to work too hard. You were pretty to begin with.
Thank you. But I must change my clothes again. I do not want to wear nice things on our journey. They would get destroyed. So tell Daphne thank you, but I'm sure she'll understand.
We need to get moving, so go ahead and change. I'll tell Daphne what's going on.
My ears were burning. I heard my name. What's up?
Mbali went to change her clothes. She said the nice clothes would get destroyed if she wore them on our way to the flowers.
Yes, I expected her to change, but I just wanted her to feel pretty this morning.
Well, you did a great job. She looks very stunning.
I'm looking forward to our trek today. Might be a bit easier for me since I can fly. Then again, the jungle canopy can even make flight very difficult.
The canopy is very thick. Even those in the satellite program say that it's nigh to impossible to see what's under there because of its thickness.
The very fact that they were not able to even get the spectral signatures of the flowers, if indeed they are the same ones, tells you how thick it is.
I'm pretty sure they're the same ones. Mbali said that's where they got the ones for their garden by the statue, or altar, I guess it is.
Don't remind me. It makes me sick that they use an image of a gorilla to be used as an altar of sacrifice. Gorillas are peaceful creatures, not killers.
But they can get down when they have to. They'd make some great professional wrestlers. Marcus should dye his hair blonde and go into wrestling. He'd whip everybody's asses.
Or dye his hair white, and people would think he's the abominable snowman.
His tagline could be Bumbles Bounce.
I would think there would be some copyright issues with that, though. Yukon Cornelius would definitely object.
Okay then, let's go with this. Let's get ready to bumble. Yeah, but old What's-His-Ass would probably file a copyright lawsuit.
The guy is a dweeb. But it would be interesting to see it play out in court. It's close, but it's not the same thing.
But I would think if you were doing it with the same cadence and tonal quality, that a judge would consider it close enough to be a trademark infringement.
It's irrelevant anyway. I ain't dyeing my damn hair, and I'm not gonna do fake wrestling. I wouldn't be around long if I did that wrestling because I wouldn't play around. I'd be kicking some ass.
Yeah, I still think you should dye your hair. If you ever run into your lady friend, then she wouldn't recognize you.
Yes, she would. She'd recognize my scent.
Yeah, I'd still like to see you roam around calling yourself a bumble.
People would just assume I was an albino gorilla. There are some of those running around.
What do you say we get going? We're burning daylight. Mbali, you ready to lead the way?
Yes, I am. I am excited. I have not been to the flowers in many years. I used to love to go there, find a pretty spot, and just take in the scenery. I would sit there and think and dream.
Ask her what she dreamed about.
Daphne, you are speaking Lingala. That is wonderful.
Huh, I am? Sounds like English to me.
I am hearing you in Lingala, not English.
I'm hearing her in English. I was hearing Mbali in English as well and was wondering what was going on.
If through some miracle, or whatever it is, we can all understand each other, that will alleviate a lot of confusion.
I'm just thrilled. All I know is that I wished I could communicate with Mbali. And now I can. I just don't know how long this will last.
We must not worry about that which we cannot change. We must enjoy it as long as we have this gift.
Such a wise, sweet girl. It almost makes me cry when I think that you were almost killed. The world itself would weep to lose such a wonderful girl.
As much as I hate to admit it, she was definitely worth saving. And Mbali, I have to say that I'm glad you are here. And you are an asset to our team. I'm in shock. I almost pooped my pants. I was so shocked.
You're not wearing pants, you dork.
That's because I know you enjoy looking at my ass.
Didn't even know you had one. Just thought you were one big ass.
Well, if it's that big, it's just so you can kiss it.
Oh my. So this is how they talk to each other?
You remember that I said you should feel lucky you couldn't understand their conversation. Well, welcome to our world.
They are funny, though. It entertains me.
You must be easy to entertain. They annoy the hell out of me.
I sometimes wish I had my human ears back so I could wear earplugs and not have to listen.
Victor, sometimes you can be such a pussy.
I don't think you realize that with my forearms, I could behead you in one stroke. They are like large razor blades.
You couldn't get close enough to use them. I'd sting the shit out of you before you could even get close.
Guys, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. Save your energy for what we might encounter on the way to our destination. This is still a military mission after all.
Be very careful when we're in the tall grass. There are many poisonous snakes and other such creatures. Also something I hadn't told you yet. There are many other creatures that are like Mukul and Bembe, but they are land creatures rather than river creatures.
Are you saying that there are other dinosaurs here in the Congo?
I do not know the word dinosaur. There are other creatures that are like him, but different. They are not in the area of our village. They are deeper into the jungle.
I still don't understand how you made all of these trips into that area and never got injured or even worse. You never even got attacked by a leopard, which is kind of strange.
Leopards do not venture into that part of the Congo. They fear the animals that are there. Even elephants will not go there, for the same reason.
All I can say is, if there are creatures there that even elephants fear, I'm getting less and less excited about going there.
I am hoping that my fortresses are still there. Like I said before, it's been a few years since I've been there.
Fortresses? What kind of fortresses?
In my different ventures there, I spent time gathering branches and other things to make fortresses where I could hide and not be seen by the creatures. I think that most of them eat mainly plants, so they did not hunt for me.
Well, I'm hoping that's the case. I really don't want to be a snack for a T-Rex or something similar.
I do not know your words. I have no knowledge of a Rex or what it might be.
With this thick canopy, I don't have any signal on my satellite phone, or I would show her a picture of one. Mbali, are there any clearings where we can be in the open under the sky?
There are a few, but once we get past a certain point, there are none. I will tell you when we're getting close to a clearing.
I'm just glad I'm man-sized and not normal frog-sized. I get the feeling there will be a lot of animals here that would love a frog as a snack.
Yes, you would be eaten for sure. It is a good thing you are bigger. You're still very short, though. And you are not handsome.
Gee, thanks for the encouragement. You do have to say that she's honest, if nothing else.
Honest and pretty. All of you have to admit that.
Right now, pretty isn't something I'm finding at all important. The fact she knows the area and can lead us to the flowers is the important thing.
Yes, I know. But I'm just so proud of her, and she is such a sweetheart.
Whoa, what the hell is that?